This is the Morning Breach with Scott Davis. 2 weeks ago, I recorded a video with some back-to-school cybersecurity tips, and I wish more school administrators would have watched it. Every day, for roughly the last 2 weeks, I've read about a different school or school district that has had to delay reopening due to ransomware. It might have been Hartford Public Schools in Connecticut, or the Clark County School District in Las Vegas, Hayward County Schools in North Carolina, or Ponca City School System in Oklahoma. Universities were in the same boat, with some reporting cyber attacks themselves. Maybe it wasn't ransomware. As schools returned for online education, the learning platform Blackboard, which provides technology for 70 of the nation's 100 largest districts, or roughly more than 20 million US students, reported websites were failing to load or were loading extremely slow. This caused many students and parents headaches on the first day, as many weren't able to register or log in for day one. Districts panicked. Some pushed their schools reopening back, and some were simply inundated with calls and tech support requests of the "I can't connect." This is what was tested and should have been tweaked during the forced at-home education period that ended the 2019-2020 school year. So really, what have we learned? We have learned that ransomware is still a very real threat, and administrators, teachers, and students are not being trained in cybersecurity awareness, at least not to the degree they should be. We have learned that the tools and services utilized were not prepared for the onslaught of traffic on school day one this year. Finally, we learned that local school districts continue to leave the virtual door wide open while welcoming cyber attackers and even pranksters. The school year is back in session, so the summer months of planning and documentation is over. School IT departments are now in a control and resolve mode, as from my experience, the summer months are there for upgrades, testing, and deployment. While forcing our students to learn at home, full-time or part-time, we really need to make sure our school's networks are able to handle that in classroom or remote training. Now, if you're an IT department for a school, take the next hour and plan your attack. What is important and what are you not doing today? If you're too overwhelmed to even think about that concept, then you have to find help. And finding a local managed services provider that offers co-managed IT services may alleviate some of your pain points without bringing another in-house technician on staff. If you're having trouble finding a good company near you, message me and I'll get you in touch with someone nearby. I fully understand what it feels like when you're drowning in support tickets, that nothing else is getting done. But there will always be another support request waiting for you, at least until you plan and become proactive. Then you're able to identify the bugs before they become issues. Parents and teachers, embrace the technology, but make sure you are there to help students, as technology doesn't come easy to everyone. Now, in other news, I do have to bring up that Tuesday of this week was Patch Tuesday, and Microsoft released updates to remedy nearly 130 security vulnerabilities, 23 of which could be exploited by malware to seize complete control of the system with little to no help from the end users. Microsoft also patched a critical flaw in the Microsoft Exchange Server 2016 and 2019 versions, which can be leveraged just by sending a booby-trapped email. So it should go without being said, but it's time to update your systems. And if you're running a local Exchange server, make sure your IT department or your vendor knows that you need to know when that Exchange server is going to be updated. If you learned something new by watching this, please take a few seconds, like, comment, share the video. Oh, excuse me. If you want to see more episodes of The Morning Breach or find useful resources in helping you secure your organization, please visit themorningbreach.com or find us on Facebook or LinkedIn. Again, as always, thank you for watching and have a great day.